Good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Jeremy Baker here on a Friday, the day before Valentine's Day, and it's a Friday the 13th. I don't know if you believe in any of that superstition. When I was a kid, I watched all those Friday the 13th movies. It scared me so much, I still have nightmares about them to this day, even though I know, of course, they weren't real. And special effects, incredibly cheesy. All right, let's get to the weather. We've got the pollen count. We're starting out the Friday, the Valentine's weekend, with Mount Cedar being heavy again. The count did drop below 3,000 over the past 12 to 24 hours, so that's good news, but it is still heavy for all you cedar sufferers. And for the molds, that is light, the count 210 there. It's been light for a while, so we'll keep our eyes on those. And the latest from the aquifer out this morning, it's down another tenth of a foot, so it's 628.2. So we're still hovering about 40 feet below normal. You'll see your 14-day forecast. We have a few days with rain chances, but it's not going to add up to a lot, unfortunately. So that's likely going to drop more over the next couple of weeks. All right, there's a view of the San Antonio airport. I swear the last time I did this Facebook Live, there was a United plane going the exact same way, and there it is again. Wouldn't that be crazy if that was the same pilot? All right, so 67 at the San Antonio airport, 68 for Stinson. Southeast winds are at 9, and you see all the gray out there. It is a gloomy start to the day. We're not going to see a lot of sunshine today, unfortunately, so views like this, you're going to see a lot of that today. Southeast winds are at 9 miles per hour, so we have a little bit of a breeze to go along with that. And the dew point right now is at 61 degrees, so that tells you how much moisture is in the air. The closer that is to the air temperature, the higher the humidity. So that's sitting there at 81%. So you definitely feel the humidity as you step out the door. And eventually you'll be seeing that humidity in the form of rain. We had the fog this morning. And we've got mild temperatures across South Texas. The cool spot looks to be Rock Springs at 59, 67 in Junction, 72 for Pearsall and Cotulla, 70 in George West, 68 Floresville, 70 New Braunfels and Gonzales at 72. Eagle Pass, 66. All right, here is the visibility. Most of it today was near the coastal plain and around the Rock Springs area. Now Rock Springs has 7-mile visibility. All of our reporting stations showing 10-mile visibility, which is complete visibility, saying no fog or nothing interrupting the visibility or the view from the camera and the sensor. You see that area of color just to the west of Carrizo Springs. I'm not sure if that's actually happening. I think that might be an error because it looked exactly like that a few hours ago. Can't imagine it's there, so I would ignore that. All right, here's the radar. You don't see a lot going on here, especially inland. You do see a few showers just off the coast around, I guess, toward the Port Lavaca area, but that's about it. Just very isolated showers, and any chance for rain will mainly be confined to the coast today, not even enough to put in our forecast. Here's the water vapor imagery. This is good for two purposes. One, to show where storm systems are. Two, to pick out where the moisture is. Where you see those orange colors off in the Pacific, that's dry air. Where you see the radar picking up showers and the bright whites and the blues, that's where the highest moisture is. And we've got this flow moving in from the southwest, pumping in all this moisture off of the Pacific Ocean. So the moisture is in place. We just need a mechanism to get that moisture to rise and create the rain. That's that upper level area of low pressure spinning across Baja California. That's going to come our way and move across us tonight into tomorrow, Saturday, and then move out in the form of a front. That's going to provide the uplift we need to produce those showers and isolated thunder. Well, hello, Gloria. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Happy Friday the 13th. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy San Antonio rodeo. All right, here's your futurecast. We'll break it down for you. Here we are at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Most of us will see mostly cloudy skies. I can't rule out a very stray shower or area of drizzle, especially toward the coast. Most of us, though, just the cloud cover, high temperatures, well above average again. We're talking mid to upper 70s and low to mid 80s for highs today. Mid 80s in our southern counties, mid 70s in the hill country, San Antonio, right in between. Then as we head into tomorrow morning, we'll get those clouds to thicken, moisture continues to build. We'll see temperatures in the 60s to start out the day on your Saturday, an isolated shower or two possible. We'll say 50% chance tonight into tomorrow. Then as that front comes through during the afternoon tomorrow, we're going to see the clouds break up a bit. Where they do, that's going to give a little more instability and uplift to create the atmosphere to be a little more unstable to make these showers and storms. Best chance for any rain north and east of San Antonio. Further south, less of a chance. These shouldn't be severe either. The heavy stuff should be north and east out of our area. By the end of your day, though, highs in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Further off to the west, where the skies clear out, might be a little bit cooler. Further off to the east, where the clouds hang on, temperatures cooling down a little bit later. And then heading into the rest of your Sunday, or into your Sunday, all the skies clear out overnight Saturday night. Sunday morning, we wake up to mostly clear skies, temperatures in the upper 40s and low 50s in the hill country, and the 50s to around 60 for the rest of South Texas. And you see those wind barbs out of the north. And they're pretty close together. That means they're tightly packed together. That means the wind is going to be pretty gusty Sunday morning. But notice, for the most part, they go away a little bit. They fade away a little. Sunday afternoon. That tells us the wind will be dying down Sunday afternoon. High temperatures mostly in the 70s on Sunday to around 80. 80s in our southern counties, 70s for everybody else. I'm on Facebook too. I'm putting up a like and a love. Why not? I like my own stuff. Do you think that's weird if somebody likes their own things on Facebook or wherever on social media? I don't have a problem with it. I mean, why not? You're posting it. Why wouldn't you like it? All right. Anyway, back to the weather. Forecast rainfall over the next 7 days. This is mainly the next couple of days. Unfortunately, we have to go to Dallas or Houston to see anything significant. For us, it's only 1/10 of an inch to a 1/2 inch at best with this system that's going to move through. So unfortunately, it's not going to help the drought out at all. We really need 2 back-to-back heavy rain systems to do anything with the drought. Even one system, a few inches, isn't going to do anything. We need a few inches and immediately after that another, or else it just gets soaked into the ground and doesn't do any good. All right, here's the drought report, though. We've got most of the area under extreme drought conditions, and that is the second worst category. I would not be surprised to see exceptional popping up in the next couple of weeks with the way the weather pattern's going. Fire danger, at least. Hey, that's some good news. If you're doing any barbecuing for your mom this week, not mom, well, maybe your mom, your girlfriend, your wife, whoever, your loved one, looking good out there. Lots of green, that means low fire danger. Blue is moderate, not too bad. So just, do your usual taking care of the grill and make sure everything's out before you go inside or get your eyes off it. What's the temperature outlook looking like for the next 6 to 10 days? For the eastern 2/3 of the nation, including us, above average temperatures, below average around the west coast. So once again, above average, you'll see that in the 7 to 14 day. And the rainfall outlook again for us is below average. We're used to that. All that green stuff is to the north and west, and that's where they'll see more of the above average precipitation. For us today, again, the chance for a very stray isolated sprinkle, mostly cloudy for the most part, a little breezy here and there. Started out around 60, temperatures around 75 by noon, 80 your daytime high today, so a warm day for you. Are you off today? I was doing traffic this morning too, and I couldn't figure out why there were so few cars. I didn't realize people are off today because President's Day is Monday. I always thought they'd be off Monday, but hey, I work in news. We don't have holidays off. All right, so for tonight, clouds increase and thicken, mostly cloudy, a chance of showers up to 50%, southeast winds at 10 to 20. Sunset later and later, it's at 6:22 as we get closer to the first day of spring next month and closer to turning those clocks ahead. All right, here's the 14-day forecast. Weather impact alert day for tomorrow, a high of 79 because the showers could impact your Valentine's Day. Or at the rodeo too, that started yesterday. 75 sunny on Sunday for that rodeo, and then we hang on to the mostly cloudy skies, or mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, through most of the rest of that forecast. The only chances for rain again after that, after tomorrow or the next Sunday and Monday, only 20 to 30% chance, high temperatures staying above average. So we don't get the rain, we have some nice temperatures. So enjoy it. I think winter's done with. I would not be at all surprised to see us done with freezing. Usually the last freeze comes a little later, but this pattern is really looking like an extended warm one. All right, I'll have more on your weather today on Ken's 5 News at noon and your traffic, and I believe Sarah Fergani will have your news. So we hope to see you then. If not, have a great Friday the 13th. Stay lucky. Watch out for black cats. Don't walk under ladders. Don't break mirrors. Yeah. All right, have a good day, guys. Bye-bye. All done. Thank you.